Alright, I think we're good. Wrong way. There we go. Alright, new run in 3, 2, 1. Or wait. My timer wasn't gonna start. Now it should. New run in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. First try. I feel good about that. I'm also trying not to have to switch to the gamepad to mash start. I think I can do it without mashing start, so. I say as I mash start. I hate this adapter for that. If you mash start, it like brings up the... I'm actually gonna do this so that I don't have to worry about that. Might actually be too slow. Oops. Yeah, this is gonna be too slow, I think. If you wanna clap. Unless I get pulled out. Okay, maybe not. Whoops. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if we got it. And I will remember to actually do all of the training barrels this time, because as I learned last time, skipping a training barrel means that I won't be able to finish the run, so. In fact, it means I'll be stuck about 20 minutes into the run, just completely screwed. Oh my god. Donkey, get the coin. Thank you. So we'll know if we did everything right with the other glitch in a second. Once we get into the barrel shooty mini game. Well, barrel throwy, but we're gonna shoot them. I was really hoping those were still just gonna blow off the tree. It's fine. Alright. Get that done. Time to shoot some barrels. I think I know what I did wrong with the tiny and hideout helm, so in the lobby, so I think we'll be good there. Okay. That's a good sign. If only I could actually hit the barrels. Like, it might be slower than throwing them if I keep missing like this. Alrighty. Can we swing on vines? That is the question of the day. The answer is yes, we can swing on vines. For once. Alright, we finished the mini games, so we will be able to buy our potions in Aztec. There we go. Hello. Where am I? What is going on here? Get out, donkey. Thank you. Just get out. Get out of bounds. It's gonna be a slow, clumsy split, but yo, didn't want to do that. It's gonna be a really slow, clumsy split. Not that I don't have time save elsewhere, but like down, not up. There we go. Once the Excuse me? That almost rolled me right back in there. I don't know why the camera flipped there. Don't know why the camera flipped there, but not a fan. Clumsy. Quite a bit behind, but we're there. Go, banana. Alright. Onward. One shot. Look at that. First try, we did it. Onward. I will take that. Not that, though. That's something I've not done before. Never rolled straight off the upper ledge before. No! Didn't mean to jump there. There we go. Come on. Why can't I touch the loading zone? There it is. That loading zone sometimes is not my friend. I mean, it's fine, but it's also just not my friend. Alright. Bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum bum. Alright, number 3. Alright, let's see if we can do the thing where we pop out the top of the tree here without, like, doing it slow and not fall. The answer is no. No, I cannot do the quick... That's the quick thing, but doing it without falling and actually, like, making benefit of it by being quick is just hard. Alright, let's get this, like, first try. There's the moon kick. We're on the wrong ledge. It's fine, though. That's close. Oops. It's fine. Not quite in the right spot. There it is. Moon kick. Oh, come on. I'm like just shy of where I need to be. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, donkey. Bum, 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 bum. Had that. That was dumb. Try to do the jump way before I was ready. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. There we go. Okay, we're on the right ledge. Shift to the side, get up, get in. Don't come back out. Up, up. That's fine. The camera felt like I was just gonna go careening off the ledge at any second. Alright, there we go. Shift like this. Jump back in. That's not in the right spot. Oh, it is in the right spot. Okay, cool. Quick and easy. We probably lost a little bit of time to failing that moon kick quite a lot, but... Wrong damn inputs. There we go. Okay. Go tag this warp. Off we go. I prefer not to splat. I probably should have ducked there, but I didn't think I was going to splat. Thought I was going to hit the water. Alright. Get the banana. Donkey Kong. Get in. Don't go back out. Bush push first try, hopefully. I think bush push took me a few tries on the last run, so there's a tiny bit of time save there if I can just get it. Yes, okay. Perfect. Well, nearly perfect. It'll work. Which is all that I care. It will work. Up the vine. And onward. Swing and a roll. And we're almost to Diddy. Let's see if we can actually get this jump. I've been failing this jump a lot recently. Yeah, I know, Diddy. Give me your targets and then go away. Well, he can't go away until I free him, but give me your targets and then let me do things. There we go. Hey, thanks, Fang. Hope you're doing okay. Oh my god, I am so low on ammo right now. This is actually a problem. Being this low. I mean, I only need it for these targets, but... I'm gonna frig something up. Aw, sorry to hear that. If there's anything, you know, I can ever do to assist, you know where to find me, so... even if it's just to try and cheer you up a little bit. Well, I am glad. I will make sure to do all of the fun streaming stuff then. Really? That hit. I don't understand why sometimes it doesn't count as hitting. Ah. I'm gonna wait for it so that I know it actually hit. Even though moving off will waste me a little bit of time. Or staying there will waste me a little bit of time, I should say. It's so hard to move this, too. There we go. Seriously? That hit. It hit. I call bullshit. What the f... Excuse me, game. Excuse me, game. Alright, we're only 25 seconds behind, which is impressive given how awful that was there, but... You know, we'll see what we can do with it. Now that the game has decided it wanted to, like, actually function properly on its physics. Like, I'm sorry, but that clearly hit the target. I think we're going to get 3 watermelons, and that should hopefully make K. Rool a non-issue, so... This is good for the skew. Looking good. Hey, Beaver. Beaver. Thank you. Got some nice skew going on here. Warp on back. We're gonna just switch to Diddy because it's quicker and easier. Pop up here and walk through the wall. I love how easy that is with Diddy, like. Get Donkey. Alright. We're gonna have flawless rescues of Lanky and Tiny. I'm calling it. We'll even get the thing where you clip into the temple. It's all gonna be first try. It's gonna be super well executed. I don't know why they avoid the warp pad the first time in a lot of the things I've seen. Like, it doesn't seem like it adds any time to hit it the first time or hit it the second time when you use it, but... I don't know, maybe the only thing I can figure is on the N64 that it probably causes lag, because it's doing like an animation, so they may wait until you're using it so that you're, like, getting rid of that lag by warping away. But I see literally no reason that I would avoid it on the Wii U version. Alright, let's make this quick. Move into the wall on the right, and then we just gotta find the right spot on the back wall. That was perfect. I could not have asked for a quicker and more efficient finding of that. And the camera cooperated too, which is a rare thing. Get Diddy in there. Buy our thing. Simian Slam, Butisbatium. The best scientific term. And then get our ass right back in there so that we can learn our other 2 moves that we need. Chimpy Charge or Hurtus Cranium. To be fair, I make fun of these scientific names, but real scientific names aren't much less ridiculous sometimes. In a good way, in a good, funny way. I am gonna get Donkey's move, just in case. Oh my god, get in the changer barrel. We are gonna get it, just in case. It's not that long of an extra thing here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's maybe like 20 seconds extra for it. Oh my god. Yes, he enjoys his legal weed in Canada. I mean, Diddy is clearly Canadian. Alright, let's try for it. We're getting it first try this time. Promising. Alright. Yeet into the sand. Yeet into the sand again. Second try. There we go. Got it. I didn't need the move. A little bit further back. And we're in. Oh. I feel so privileged to be let in on the big secret. I won't tell anybody, I promise. This is clearly not recorded on a stream that anybody can see. So, and I won't tell anybody, so secret is safe. That was nearly bad. Didn't make it into the lava. But we saved Lanky. And we're a minute and a half ahead. The VODs get deleted in 2 weeks. I mean, unless I highlight them. But yes. Like, if this is a, yeah, don't get a record. Yeah, don't get a record is the bit that you're looking for. Unfortunately, I'm a minute and a half ahead. And a Glod split, too. I'll have to, like, go in and splice that part of the run out. Oops. This is fine, I just gotta do this as Diddy. Clearly, I know what you mean is I'll just need to get a better record so that I don't have to ever post this record. I'll get a different, better record after this one. And then we can forget this one even exists. Oh my god, shoot the target. I hate some of the N64 camera stuff. It has its benefits for speedruns because you can, like, very precisely adjust it with the C buttons in most games, but also, like, it's just so awful. Although I think it's better than the GameCube camera. The GameCube camera is, like, the worst of all worlds. Because it generally has, like, N64 camera levels of frustration without being able to incrementally adjust it. Oops. There we go. Too far. Yeah. Too far again. Too far. Come on, Diddy. There we go. Relatively fast. That trick is getting easier to fall through the stairs, for the most part, so I'm feeling pretty good with it. Don't get a world record. I don't think you have any danger of me getting a world record. I don't even know if this route is theoretically capable of a world record compared to the world record route. Like, I don't think if I was doing a task right now, this would even beat world record, so... Eventually, I might learn the faster any percent route. You believe I can do it. I am glad you have that confidence. It's misplaced, but I'm glad. Appreciate it. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I might eventually learn the harder route, although I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much, honestly. Also, we are 2 minutes ahead, and... I plan on getting the watermelon, so I shouldn't have to... There we go. I shouldn't have to, what's the word? I shouldn't have to worry about dying on the final boss, hopefully. Or at least I should have a lot less chance of dying. If I do die, it should be less frequent and less likely in general. More wiggle room. Since I quit, I don't have to reset the story cutscene thing? Guess I don't think I do. If I get a cutscene here, I'm gonna be sad. Get myself lanky. Hopefully we can just yeet ourselves right into this loading zone. Yeah, I'm hoping the loading zone is cooperative this time, too. Like, I'd like to get into the stage without, like, significant amounts of long jumps. Like, right here? Nope. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. 3 tries. 3rd time's the charm. That was actually pretty decent. I will take that. I think it's mostly just luck. It's so, from what I understand, the way it works is basically that, like, as cutscenes and such go on, your character's still moving, and so sometimes your character can move into the collision of him. He has a very weird set of collision, but you need to get deep enough in his collision, and it's just kind of a little bit of luck. It could be, like, things like oscillating, pixels and such, or not oscillating pixels, oscillating animations. Like, his different animations could change, like, where in him you are. From what I understand in the tutorial, it's basically a crapshoot, though. They're like, yeah, you just have to, like, hey, hi there. Yes, you. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Although that hit was weird and fucked with where I am. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can see them. So I want to go this way. And there's the tunnel. Or the tube or whatever. There we go. And then we fall. We have enough life to live through it. You hate this part? Yeah, this part's a little weird. I don't care for all of that. But I have a general idea what I'm doing. I do like some out-of-bounds stuff. I almost considered learning one of the Prime games, and those are, like, entirely out-of-bounds stuff for, like, a good chunk of the runs. So, like, I'm kind of glad I didn't do those, because those can be really fiddly, I'm sure. Prime! Yeah, no, Metroid Prime. Not Amazon Prime. Buy the whole Amazon as fast. You know what? I have seen Stranger Things listed as speedruns, so maybe. My favorite have to be the, like, the things like, okay, we're gonna buy the extra melon here. There's the, what was it? Oh, like the real world, like, fitness game kind of stuff. So there's, like, speedruns of, what is it called? The Switch fitness game, that's name is escaping me right now for some reason. And I have it, and enjoyed it when I played it. Yeah, Ring Fit. Ring Fit Adventure is, like, the real-life speedrun. I love that there's categories, too, where they're like, you gotta do everything properly. No, you know, like, weird ways of getting around the movements or anything. Also, speedruns of, like, racing games confuse me a little bit. Like, I understand them, but, like, Mario Kart speedruns are so strange for me to watch. Alright, we do have 3 melons this time, so hopefully we will not die at the final boss. We roughly know the angle to get into Hideout Helm with the backflip, so hopefully that happens, like, first try. Really, I should just have the Jack in the Box fight and the K. Rool fight. And we should be good. Hopefully. Oh, Chunky's last potion. Now we need to go get Tiny. But yeah, no, some of those speedruns really fascinate me. I also am both fascinated and, like, absolutely not doing some of the, like, longer RPG ones. Like, I like the RPG speedruns to some degree, but mostly where, like, either there's a really cool amount of, like, strategy involved. Like, it's not just, like, do the predetermined actions quickly. It like, I've seen ones, like, some of the Pokemon ones are interesting with that, where you have to kind of figure things out on the fly and, like, make decisions on the fly based on certain things rather than it being basically predefined, which that kind of stuff is really cool to me. And then I also like, I like ones with, like, glitches and such to let you, like, do big skips and things like that. That's pretty awesome. I mean, I know a few in the games that I run, but, like, I don't know any, like, IRL as friends or anything. That's really cool. Really, really cool. I was briefly a world record holder on a ROM hack of Super Metroid, because no one had done a run of Super Metroid Rotation 100%, and then I did a run. I think no one wanted to try and figure out the last stupid item that we had to get. And I found a fairly consistent strat slash setup that worked pretty well, so. Yeah. And then the guy that, like, held, like, one of the top spots on the any percent category came and, like, shaved, like, 20 minutes off my time. Actually, I think it was more than that. I think I caught back up to him is what it was. Though on the bright side, he made me actually have to give a shit, rather than just being like, yeah, I finished, so that's all that matters. It's a world record. Come on, Tiny. There we go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that actually, like, sparks a lot of, you know, new players. Like, we actually have, I think, like, 7 people who have submitted runs of Super Metroid Hundo %, so. And, like, I'm excited to both have been the first and to kind of have worked on the routing, because it wasn't done before. And I mean, other people improved it, but, you know, like, I put the base routing down initially for it. And then there was also a cool thing where I came up with a route that I think theoretically might save a small amount of time, but it is absolutely god-awful of a route, and I wouldn't want to put anybody through that bullshit. I have tried to do it theoretically. I think I finished 1 or 2 playthroughs using that run, but it wasn't pretty. Okay. First hit, nice and quick. But yeah, that's kind of fun to be involved in that. My very first 12-hour challenge, I got to be a little bit involved in that because although the game had runs, it was still relatively a new category, so I got to help, like, find some tricks and things. Well, not tricks, that one doesn't really have a lot of glitches, but we found, like, different routing ideas, and I was like, hey, why are we getting this item? We don't actually need it, you know, or we might be able to save time by doing this. Oh my god, I thought I was getting knocked off completely. Come on. Tiny, hit the button. Thank you. That's awesome. He's on white. Got him. Okay. 2 more hits. That's really cool. See, I kind of want to do that and just pick up a game that, like, doesn't have a record, but I also tend to, like, enjoy having that community already there and having some knowledge and such. I don't know how I survived that. gonna chalk it up to dumb luck. And just be happy that it happened. Okay, I see it. Yep. Got him. Okay, one more hit. Yeah, basically. I mean, unless it gets more popular and other people, you know, decide to join on as moderators, but yeah. That does end up happening. See, that's why I chose a game that had records in other categories and just was missing the 100%. Blue. White. Blue. White. Blue. White. Blue. Got him. That was a really damn good Jackbox fight for me. Mad Jack. That's his name. I'm like the Jack in the Box dude. Give me that key. We are 5 fucking minutes ahead, and we have the extra melon so that we can hopefully survive the final boss. This could be a sub-hour, I think. Like, pretty decently sub-hour, potentially. Finally got my shit together, I think. Well, I don't know about decently sub-hour, but it could still be a sub-hour. I think, hopefully. I'm very bad at gauging the time on this. We need to not take forever to flip over this wall. Because, like, this is too good to throw away. Also, if I get fake key aided, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, we got up there first try. Don't miss the loading zone. Okay, we didn't fall. We're in there. Alright, let's see if we can get this angle right. So we want to face kind of towards the wall. Like right about there, maybe. Yes! First flip. First fucking try. Need to watch. I'm getting a little too far away. I don't want to void out. Fuck yes. Okay, this... I'm so glad I was like, you know what? Let's do a Donkey Kong run. Clearly it's just because Fang's here. No! Up the slope, Tiny. Thank you. Oh, this is all new to you? This is a lot of out-of-bounds stuff, but it's fun stuff. So this is supposed to be the last area of this game. You're supposed to, like, beat up a bunch of enemies for each individual Kong that give you blueprints, turn them in. That increases the time you have to do this. If you don't complete it in the time, you just lose. But instead, we use Chunky to do a thing here, where this is one of the easiest out of bounds in the game. We were out of bounds. And then we just gotta do some out of bounds navigation. There's lots of like mini games you're supposed to complete. Like, it's supposed to be a very involved area. Instead we walk until we see Chunky flash. We check where we're at. We are slightly to the left of where we need to be, but we're pretty close, so this should be fine. We go forward again. We be very careful here, because if we clip into Donkey Kong's arena, you're just fucked. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Okay. Fuck, I fell down, which may have fucked me. I'm much lower than I should be. We shall see if this becomes an issue. Yeah, I'm supposed to be much higher height. I got too close and clipped down in because the camera wasn't doing what I thought it should have done. So I thought I was further away. That may or may not be okay. We want to be here-ish. And we need to get back in bounds here. I might be high enough to be back in bounds. Oh, I don't think I am. Fuck. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to do this and come back. But we have so much time saved that this might be fine. You can't just exit level there. If you lose this area, it just plumps you into a new game. That was my fault for trying to go a little too fast in the Navigation of Donkeys area. But it's okay. Again, I just need to not die on the final boss, and this can still be potentially even sub-hour. But it can be significantly faster, so. We'll have to go do the tiny thing again, but we've been getting good at that, so. Switch to tiny. Probably faster to just go to the bottom instead of falling from the top. We monkey port our way up. Tiny. We do the trick first try. We're gonna flip over the wall first try. Okay, not first try on that. Okay, we're up here. If I fall off here, I'll be sad. Okay, come on, clip through, Tiny. It's not that hard. Oh my god, we did not fall out of the mouth. I thought I fell out of the mouth for a second there. Alright, we fixed that pretty quickly. And now this will be hopefully done really quickly. Not quite. Still not quite. There we go. And we're over the wall. Now that I figured out how to do it without fucking it up, we just follow the lava. And take two. Alright. This time for sure, no fuck-ups. Really? He was in my way. There we go. We're up. That slope has been giving me more trouble than it needs to be. Alright, let's get chunky. Let's go. Oh, we gotta shoot the switch again. If you're really quick, you can, like, do a long jump during that cutscene, which saves you a tiny bit of time because you'll move forward, even though you can't control Chunky during that time normally. Alright. Here we go. And we come here. Wait till he stops vibrating. Go into first person, look a little left. That was not quite it. Wait till he stops vibrating. Go into first person, look a little left. I think I'm... Yeah, I was going to say I'm angled wrong again. It's like closer to that. There we go. Be very careful this time to be in the right spot and end up in the right spot. Tiny's barrel goes to the left. And we go straight. We are too far to the right, so I'm going to realign myself a little here. I'm actually going to fix it this time so that I don't have issues. We need to be between this clear gate and this, yeah, that other gate. There we go, okay. That's much better. Camera's gonna do that. We need to make sure we don't go too far out, but not come back in either. This is fine. Get that screen on my left of my screen and walk straight. And a little right, because otherwise I will fuck this up. Alright, I actually went too far, but that's fine. We just need to be at the bottom of these stairs, which are over here. Oh my god. I'm trying to see, though. Okay, there we are. We're in the right spot. And we just need to backflip our way back inbounds, because the walls are one way. The floors are not, but the walls are. There we go. So we're back in bounds, only to get out of bounds again, right here. This one is stupidly simple. Literally just get on here, face this way, and Chunky's big, and the collision is awful. And you'll just fall through eventually. Okay. We follow the hallway, and then we keep going straight. There's our goal. This key. And then again, alls are one way. We be very careful about the camera here so that hopefully we don't get fake keyed. And we're still 6.5 minutes ahead. They forgot to make video games. Yeah, exactly. Maybe. We are maybe 6.5 minutes ahead. You can sometimes not actually get that key, even though you get that key. Because you're supposed to have opened that door. It takes a long time to go get the items to open that door. And without opening that door, sometimes it doesn't register the key. I don't know if I need to... Okay, that's still on, duh, because I didn't reset. I just saved and quit. Alright, in we go. Hopefully you'll see key 8 and key 3 get turned in. If so, we did it right. If not, then we have to go back and get key 8 again. Key 8 usually goes first, so if I see key 8, that's good. If I see key... Okay, cool, we got it. So this game is set up like many old games, so it figures if you have key 8, it figures you have key 7. If you have 7, it figures you have key 6. The only exception to that is key 3, because when it unlocks the world, for whatever reason, they decided that the key from World 2 would unlock World 3 and World 4. And then the key from World 4 unlocks World 5. So, theoretically, you could never beat the boss of the factory stage, but still get to the end properly. So they want to make sure that you actually got that boss key. So those are the only two it actually cares about. It's similar to Ocarina of Time. They did a thing like that with Ocarina of Time. They made it a requirement to have all of the previous temples beat in order to open the Shadow Temple. So they only check for the Shadow Temple and Spirit Temple being beaten in Ocarina of Time before they give you the Rainbow Bridge to Ganon. So if you can find a way into the Shadow Temple, which of course speedrunners have done a lot of, then You don't need any of the previous dungeons. I think it was like a logic saving thing. Like they didn't want to have to do like a if you have key 1 and key 2 and key 3 and key 4. So they were like, yeah, we did it. You know, so they built each other. Yeah. Yep. I know a lot of weird glitch stuff about games just because. Sometimes from, like, the only randomizer I've done is Link to the Past. I did a bit of that, but I know a lot of that stuff just from, like, me loving sequence breaking and glitches and fucking around with games. I love all the trivia about the games. I love that in this game specifically, actually, those rainbow coins that I get, they actually found one that nobody seemed to have known existed, like, within the last few years. Even though this game is, like, from, like, the late 90s. In the last couple of years, they found a mound that was hidden under a thing of grass that they didn't know existed. And they had to, like, adjust 100%, I believe. I obviously wasn't involved in the speedrun community, but, like, I know I remember reading about it where they were saying they had to, like, create a new category or something because they were like, yeah, it's like everybody that had their 100% runs, it's technically not 100% anymore. So, like, what do we do? 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 5, not 7. I thought it was 7 for some reason. My brain's not working. 2, 3, fake out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. I think it's on the last round. It's 7. Hopefully this extra watermelon means I don't die here, because then we're going to have a either sub-hour or slightly above hour, probably slightly above hour run. I could have gotten him on the first one. I do know that, because I tested that last time. Yeah, I don't think this will be sub-hour. I think this fight takes way too fucking long for it to be sub-hour, but it should hopefully at least be, like, good. It should move me up a spot on the leaderboard, I think, because I think the next spot above me is 1 hour and 14. So. Alright, this fucking round. I'm gonna shut up and focus for a minute. Because this round and me don't get along. You asshole. Okay. Got one in. Okay, I got 2 down. Okay, and we're at the right height for the next one. I'm just using that at this point, because I know I'm at the right height for this, so. As long as I'm aimed right, I should hit it. Or not. Well, I did hit it, okay. We made it. We still have to survive Tiny's round, but I've not yet died in Tiny's round, and I have more life this time. So I think we're good there. I think we're actually good. Now it's just about going fast, for the most part. Like, there shouldn't be much chance that I lose anymore. Not ruling it out, but there shouldn't be much chance. He should go up here. Yes. And then I think we throw this to the right, if I remember correctly, is the proper way to do it. Like, there's an order where the pads line up properly with the buttons, and I think it's the right. That's actually really good there for being quick. There we go. And then that last one's, like, not lined up with the pad, but that's fine. We'll throw it into the middle. Button 2. Leave me alone, K-Rool. Go wander around elsewhere. Oh, I was too slow. I hit it, it just didn't register. He's gonna smush me, I think. Yeah. One more attempt at that. Okay, well, we lost a little bit of our speed that we had going, but it's fine. No, I had it. Why is it not playing? There we go. I think my C up is like not... I'm not hitting it quite in the right direction. I have a dedicated button for that, like, since the GameCube controller doesn't have a C up and C down. I have C up and C right on my Y and X so that I don't have to deal with the C stick for those. Alright. I don't think we're going to get sub-hour anymore. Because I think between this and, like, this cutscene and the chunky cutscene, it's going to take too much time. But I don't think we're going to be much over the hour, so... That's exciting, to be, like, close to the sub-hour. Although I could be wrong, but I think this round takes too much. Thanks. I mean, I feel like I'm kicking butt, and that's even with having to do Hideout Helm twice. Like, if I didn't have to do Hideout Helm twice, this would have been sub-hour. Ooh. You'd think after landing on your ass and having it hurt, like, you might stop butt stomping the ground. Like... Like, maybe, if it hurts, you should stop doing it. Alright, not getting squished now, hopefully? Got one hit in. I'm assuming that's from either Donkey hitting him in the face, or from just having the thing stuck on his head and rattling around like that for a bit. Not quite sure. Or he's just really, really stressed out and has some bad allergies going on. Got that bloodshot eye going on. Alright, one hit. Two hits. Also, I did play this at the parents on the N64 to see how different the run felt, and goddamn, the amount of difference in speed, and that, like, in his shoe in particular, because of the lack of lag on this, is so crazy. Like, I have basically never been hit by a toe in his shoe in the N64 version because it takes so damn long for them to actually smash. They're like, wiggle, 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 smash. Here it's like, wiggle, smash, wiggle, smash, wiggle, smash. It's just so chaotic. Which makes me think it's actually probably more difficult than intended on the Wii U because of the lack of lag. Because I would imagine they tested it like with the lag in place on the N64, and we're like, yeah, this is about the right difficulty we want. It blows my mind, some of the like stuff they did, like with the lag tricks in this game. The fact that there's, and I guess it was kind of commonplace for some of the older games to do stuff like that, but the fact that there's code in there to be like, yeah, if the game is lagging, speed up the character so it doesn't look like it's lagging. One hit. Two hits. Three hits, one more to go. And we have this round done. There we go. This round is done. And we have passed the hour mark. One more round. We got this. I think I can safely say I'm going to move up the leaderboard. I got to recheck it, but as I said, I think the leaderboard time is like 1:14 for the position above me. And then I'm at like 2 hours and something minutes from my previous, well, my original run. I haven't submitted any of the improvements since then, since I've been improving so quick. I figured I'd wait until I at least moved up a spot on the leaderboard to bother. Alright, we turn invisible. I love that now that we're invisible, we can see him, but we're still invisible. He's not. It's interesting logic. One punch. That's what happened to his eye. Clearly, he went back in time after we punched him in the face a couple of times. I also find it hysterical that in this fight, you punch him in the face, he slams into the post on the other side of the ring, and then just, like, goes to the crowd and is like, yeah, thank you, like, I'm so great. I just got punched in the face. Did he knock me out of that? Like, he usually can't hit you once you're in it. That was weird. Wait for it. Yeah, thank you. Hit the damn button, Chunky. Thank you. Alright. Third hit, this is one you gotta be really quick. I'm gonna say, basically as soon as he starts moving, you gotta throw a punch. One more hit to go. Thank you. Brat. Alright, last hit. Got it. 103.30. Gold splits all the way down the board. Man, that felt good. Even with the major screw up in Hideout Helm, that felt fucking good. I feel like most things went really well for me there. Also, I love this ending sequence so much. I will never not want to let it play at least through the end of this little cutscene. It's just too good. Cue candy. So I don't think I ended up actually needing the third melon for Diddy, but I think I'm still gonna get it. Just to be safe going forward, at least for now. At least till I get significantly more confident with this fight. And cue Funky. No, not yet. Q. Funky. There we go. The tag team is great. Gets his ass kicked. Perfect ending. The literal ass kicking. I really do enjoy Rare's game. You know, I not only enjoy their games, but I enjoy their like little ending cutscene things. Because you've got this in this one. You've got Grunty being buried under the boulder in Banjo-Kazooie. Like, they're all just so much fun. That was another game I contemplated learning, but decided against was Banjo-Kazooie. Also, saving those splits before I forget. Save splits. A 10330. I'm so happy with that. Let me see how far... I think I moved at least one spot. I might have moved more. I want to see where I'm at on the leaderboard after this run. It'll take a bit for it to submit, but... Let's see. Donkey Kong 64. Full game leaderboard. Wii U, VC... I'm only moving... Okay, I just missed moving up 2 spots. So, the person ahead of me right now is a Canadian. I've improved above a Canadian. I feel happy with myself. A Canadian with a 114.22. And then above that is a 101.45. So, I'm like a minute and a half. Actually, I think it's a minute and 20. Away from moving up another spot. And we got a lot of like 59, 58 minutes, so like, if I can just shave a couple of minutes off, like if I can not die, if I didn't die in Hideout Helm, I would be at least 1 spot higher and possibly 2. But that's good to know, like now I should actually be able to like make incremental progress instead of like save 20 minutes at a time progress. I've gotten past that initial stage. I think, hopefully. Trying to decide what I want to do now. Well, let me see. I'm assuming that was my mother that texted me before, yeah. Maybe I do... Maybe we do some, like, Super Metroid or something. Or maybe Scooby... I want to do something a little... Like, I've been doing a lot of Donkey Kong, so I want to get back to doing one of my other runs. I just don't know what yet. Watch Cranky just inch along there. Let's do... I think I'm actually gonna do just some straight up... Super Metroid? Maybe? It's been a while. Yeah, let's do some Super Metroid. So I need to flip this. Flip that. Change my stream title before I forget. Add my game. Change my game. Alright, speedrun. Any percent. Alright, that's all good. Cool. And then swap that input. Boop. There we go. Let's do some vanilla Super Metroid. It's been too long. Also, this timer hopefully works. Yes, cool. Alright, let's see how I feel with the best controller ever in my hand. Do I do the Moonfall? I think I go for the Moonfall early on. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Super Metroid. Can we do the first room? So close. So damn close. Also, this is just the best game, like, ever. It's one of probably my top games ever, if I had to rank them. I don't know if it would necessarily hold my top spot anymore, other than just, like, it would, but it would be at least partially due to nostalgia, but also, like, this game is just too perfect. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Easiest fight ever. Take damage as fast as possible. It's probably a little further than I'd like to be. 5981 I will take. It's better than the 75 of just holding left on the door. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, no problem. This is well, it's my out of practice, but this is still probably my best game that I run. Although maybe my Scooby runs have gotten better than it at this point, but it's the one I'm most attached to, at least. But nothing wrong with that. Do your gaming. 0.1 seconds behind is not bad. Especially for being rusty. And for flubbing that exit a little bit. Also, when you get a chance, you should let me know what you're gaming. I'm curious. Doing some League, some casual other stuff. Oh, that's the one you were streaming the other day. Yeah. I like that. Ooh. See, I didn't get a chance to watch too much, but I kind of snuck a glance at some of the previews, and it looked pretty fun. But yeah, being like Paper Mario is a big plus for me. It's the whole reason I bought Bug Fables, and that was a great choice on my part. I 100% recommend for those that like Paper Mario series, at least. Eventually, I will learn a proper pitless room. It will not be today. Oh, is it? Oh, no, yeah, you know what? I did know that. It's from the Origami King. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the older Paper Marios in particular, although Origami King is closer to what I want out of a new Paper Mario than some of the others have been. They've been gradually inching back towards the Thousand Year Door original Super Mario RPG-ish, you know, style stuff that I like. I think I got that morph. Yes, cool. I'm glad to know most of my muscle memory is still here for this, even if it's not perfect. I do say most of. We'll see about, like, Kraid Quick Kill and things like that. Bum-ba-dum. Can we do the climb? Oops. Really? That was super sloppy, but, you know, better than nothing, I guess. Oh my god. Can I land on the proper platforms? Samus, please. Gonna be a little bit of a slower bomb time, but won't be my worst bomb time ever. Couple of seconds. 3.7 seconds lost. How was I? Oh, I took damage from the whatchamacallit, the stupid, yeah. Not a great Bomb Teresa fight, but also not a great escape there. Alcatraz? Alcatraz first try. Alright. How did I fuck that up, of all things? I just let go of the down angle before I was supposed to. I don't understand how I pulled that off. That's a heck of a mistake to make. The room is literally freaking automatic. At least up to the point where I screwed it up. Best music about to start. Used to be my ringtone. Get our jump. Get our mock ball. Get up. Don't get the D-boost. It's fine. Can I get one of the quick falls here? Preferably the second one, but I'd like to get them both one of these sentries. Neither. That's fine. Not the end of the world, just swag points that I lost. Apologies for my singing. Humming, whatever you want to call it. This is my jam. My old school video game nostalgia jam here. Charge beam. Up in 2? No. That's fine. And jump and morph. How did I miss that? Also missed that, but that's fine. I just won't get my mock ball. Get that jump. This is actually going fairly well for the most part. Where are we at? 935? 937 to Spazer. Sub 930 was like what I used to consider like pretty damn decent, so it's not bad. Not the best I've ever done, but not bad. And considering I'm out of practice, I can take not bad. that super count worries me a little bit. I didn't mean to shoot 2 there. I didn't mean to shoot the middle block there, to be fair. I mean, it should be fine, because I should get supers from Mini Crade. Although only 4. I need 1 more. I'm gonna go back for it. There we go. Because I don't know how to do the quick kill with the normal missiles, so it's worth it if I can get the quick kill. And I got the quick kill, so it was worth it. Definitely some time save over having to do phase 2. We're only 20 seconds behind. That's not bad. Down grab. I'm getting those down grabs pretty well, too. The 2 tile down grabs. Through the door high, which is the proper way to do it. This is all going fairly well. Got Troll Tank. What's next? Speed Booster. One of these days I'll get those 1 tile down grabs, like, a lot better. For now, I'm appreciative that I even get the 2. Gonna get our high jump, go get speed boost. Yeah, we got this. We're not gonna miss the fire dude whose name escapes me. Alright. Can we not? High jump boots. Cool. Alright, high jump boots acquired. We got our jump. And our down grab, and then bonked our head, so it didn't really make too much difference. But it's okay. And up we go. Can we do this? Probably not. Nope. Wasn't even close to where I wanted to be for that. Was kind of hoping he was going to drop me a super. There we go. We're out. Fairly good. Alright, this is going fairly well, although we are going to have to farm for supers, and hopefully they just show up. Oh my god, up, Samus, up, 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 up. Maybe we don't fire supers off into this door, maybe we do normal missiles. One, 2, 3, 4. That's probably the safer choice. We only lost 9 seconds, although losing 9 seconds through there, that just goes to show how out of practice like my movement is and such. Should have jumped through that. Oh, cool. We have our 5 already. That was a super quick farm. We'll never turn down a 2 farm. Alright. Missiles. Super. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. No falling. Get ourselves wave. This is feeling pretty good. We even made that. Wow. How did I fuck that up? At least we recovered it really quickly, but... Get our super there. Alright. So far, pretty good, actually. Let me see if I can get this jump in this next room. I think I did, actually. Yes. Although I shouldn't have bonked like that, but it's fine. In for speed booster. Forgot to jump. Or, well, not forgot to jump, but thought I had one more thing to go before I was supposed to jump. One more spot for that. Ice. I don't have a split for ice, but that's fine. Power bombs, power bombs, power bombs. Don't forget to split at power bombs, because I will forget. I so often forget. We're gonna get ice escape first try. I don't think I got it. I don't think I'm fast enough. I was wrong. Did get it. Alright, Alpha Spark maybe? Maybe? Maybe. Got it. Alpha Spark success. Fuck yeah. I haven't done Alpha Spark in so damn long. Don't bonk. Hellway. I need to relearn Hellway. It's not even that hard of a strat to do the damage boost, but I just don't remember how to do it. And I need to look it up and relearn it. That's basically what I need to do there. Same with this. I need to just, like... Ooh! We did it. We saved time. We made up 9 seconds there. Fuck yes. I don't trust myself on the way back out. I will get eaten or something if I'm not careful. That's a time save on Super fucking Metroid, my probably best game that I have. Although I forgot to do that, which is going to cost me a little bit of time. Alright, do not turn off power bombs. Don't do it. Keep them on. I will remember to keep them on. There we go. And again, keep them on. Oh, I could have laid it right there. We're just going to do Moat Crossing and Ocean Crossing separate. We're not going to do any Ocean Fly. I don't trust myself to do Ocean Fly. Why? Can you please spark horizontally, like you're supposed to, Samus? Fuck. There we go. Hopefully Phantoon doesn't kill me here. My life is a lot lower than I would like, so we shall see. I did not mean to do that. Nope, missed it. Alright, Phantoon fight, let's go. Give me life. That was, dare I say, good? I probably could have killed him on that hit, but I didn't trust myself, so I'm not going to wreck such a good, so far, run with that when I can just do that. This is not a bad run for having not done this in forever. Can we still do Attic? If we can still get Attic, like, fairly well, like... No. Thank you, Samus. Alright, get this super missile. That's right, you gotta do a damage boost if you do that. Not quite. Although that wasn't awful, but not quite where I wanted it to be. And we have more than enough life to make this jump. Although, like, not falling in the water there and losing a lot of time for no reason would be nice. Alright, can we do this in 2? Yes, yes we can. Into the hand. There we go. Cool. I don't know what it is today, but, like, these are some decent runs of games. From Donkey Kong to this, like, I just am, like, it's all flowing well. And unfortunately I have shit to do, so, like, I probably am not going to do anything past this run. But, like, goddamn, this is feeling good today. There we go. We lost 30 seconds, but, like, again, for being out of practice, that's not bad. And I could have saved, like, a good 10 by just not waiting a last round to deal with Phantoon, so... Yeah, we barely missed that. Don't die to crabs, don't die to crabs, don't get crabbed. I really hope I actually finish this run. If I die to Ridley, I'm going to be sad, because this is a really damn smooth run. For being out of practice, I will 100% take this. I wish all of my out of practice runs looked like this. Fuck. Well, we got eaten. I don't wish all of my out of practice runs had me getting eaten in Hellway, but... Or especially getting eaten twice, of all things. At least I didn't jump up and get eaten by a top one afterwards. Because I've done that before. And that fucking sucks. I'm not risking it. Not risking it. Also, I know it's not actually faster, but... I like that glitch. I like that glitch too much to not do it. There we go. Can we get swag jump? No, we were way early. We'll have to try for it the second time. Alright, at least we were far enough to the left to, like, not have the weird transition. Phew, alright. Don't deselect. Thank you. I always deselect there. And you just want to immediately switch to power bomb and drop it. Gotta go fight the Sneck, which is sad, because Snecks are fine and good and shouldn't be fought, but we'll go fight the Sneck, since I don't have much of a choice. Alright, here we go. Quick Sneck fight. And then maybe I'll get a halfie? Quick Sneck fight. Could have been quicker if I had gone with supers, but at least I don't have to worry about them now. That's my usual logic for that. I don't have to worry about farming supers. Hey, we actually made that jump for once in my goddamn life. I don't know why that jump in particular is always such a pita for me, but... Alright. Right when I hear the door close. Oh, that could have been it. I spun jump instead of normal jumped, but that was like, I think tight enough to get it. I just did a spin jump when I shouldn't have. And on to the shrimp. The stupid shrimp. Can I spark her? Is the question. I'm getting the short charges, so as long as I can time it right, I should hopefully be able to spark her to do the opening spark here. Nope. That'll work. Maybe. I don't even know if it did anything, honestly. Got her. Okay. Not my best fight. I've had worse. I do need to get some ammo, because I am incredibly low on it, but... Grab our space jump. Again, considering this is a, like, D-Rust run, basically, I am very okay with this time. Like, I was like, oh, am I gonna sub-hour? But I am pretty certain I'm gonna sub-hour. As long as I finish. That being the important caveat. It's just a matter of finishing, and not, like, losing significant speed. That was not a great run off of there. Alright. Also, not a great high-speed run or anything, unfortunately. Should have jumped. I always say I should have jumped through that door, and I forget to. Bottom of the door, not top of the door there. That was super sloppy. I don't want to talk about that. Wow. Also, sloppy. I was trying to get that equipped for that. And just fucked it all up. Plasma beam acquired, though. Think we're gonna farm. It's just a quick thing. Yeah. top of the door on the way back? I will eventually learn all of my door transitions. I know a handful of them. That was not what I intended to do, but it worked. That room was what I intended to do, so I'm happy with that. Alrighty, on to Ridley. Hopefully without any major fuck-ups and without dying to Ridley. Those are big hopefullys, but, you know. We might be able to pull it off. Alrighty. Here goes Lower Norfair. I didn't... The place is to fall. Let's see if we can do this room. Yes, we can. Did it, and did it quickly. I know I don't know what I'm doing with this spark, so we're not even going to bother. There we go. Elevator! Down, 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 down. Thank you. Bum, bum. Should have already had my power bomb selected, but I'm bad at doing that ahead of time. Also, I don't know why I went left there first, but... I could do the spark there, but I don't trust myself against Ridley with less life than I absolutely... you know, less than minimum, or less than the most life I can possibly have, basically. I don't trust myself with anything less than all of the life. Also, I may have fucked myself on power bombs. God damn, I hate space jump. I was kind of hoping that was a power bomb. Without a power bomb drop right now, I will need to get power bombs of shame, which is depressing. Although I guess I could go for Fire Flea Tank, and that would... No. It's not worth. Just get Power Bombs of Shame. It's better. Which means don't use a Power Bomb here and fuck myself. Go get our power bombs. Our shameful power bombs.